my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my turn till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my turn till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. Now your mercy has saved my soul. Now your freedom is all that I know. The old made new. Jesus, when I met you, you called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. Now your mercy has saved my soul. Now your freedom is all that I know. The old made new. Jesus, when I met you, you called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. I needed rescue, my sin was heavy, but chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan, now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing, now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause when you call my name, I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day.
Good morning, Rooted Men. Pastor Tom, Firmly Rooted Church. Matt Ryan could not access StreamYard this morning, so some of us are going to pick up the devotions today. I'm glad to be with you as we're looking at 2 Samuel chapter 11. I hope that this devotional series, this little bit that we're doing here at the end of the year, is meaningful. And but let's say hi to a few people. And I know I was out there. There I am. Good morning, Rooted Men. Chuck B. Shalom, gentlemen. Oh, by the way, it was great having dinner with all of you guys yesterday. That was really good. That was fun. Brian Vlammy, good morning, men. Chris Connolly, good morning. Bert Reggiani, good morning. Ken Gooch, good morning, fellow brothers in arms. And quite a few other people are on board. All right, great to have you. All right. The reason why we're doing this 2 Samuel and sliding into Psalm 51 is because intentionally towards the end of the year, I know for me and maybe for you, but certainly I hope this year, there's some self-assessment on things you wanted to accomplish, not just in life, but spiritually even, things you wanted to deal with, things you wanted to take care of. And doing so, effectively doing so that we can get into 2026 with our steps in sync, right? Getting rid of some of the baggage that we might have to get rid of. And so we have David, who willfully decided not to go to war with his men, but stay at the palace. And we mention all the time, and we'll continue to mention, that unlike him, he doesn't ask God if that's all right. He just does it because he chooses to do it. Not like you and I have ever done anything like that, right? Because I want to. And Satan uses that opportunity of laziness and not doing what he was created to do and get gifted to do. He walks around the top of his palace roof and he looks down and sees a woman bathing, and now he's lusting after her. He finds out that she's Bathsheba. He finds out that she's married and that her husband is fighting wars for him that he should be at. And he sleeps with her anyways. And she gets pregnant. You know, it's one of those uh-oh moments. And critical moments are, what are you going to do? Are you just going to fess up and admit that you did something wrong? Are you just going to fess up and say, oh, I screwed up, God help me? Or like David, are you going to take matters into your own hands, and are you going to ultimately, with Satan's help, make things worse? So he calls the general, and he tells the general to send Uriah home. And Uriah comes, and David welcomes him and then tells him to go home. Hold on a sec. I got to steal a toy away from my dog. Squeaky toys. All right. There we are. So he sends Uriah home, but Uriah doesn't go home. See, it was the perfect cover, David thought. If I could get Uriah home, sleep with his wife, it's only been maybe a week, maybe 10 days. Nobody's going to know that it's not his child, that it's not Uriah's child. No one's going to know that it's David's. But Uriah doesn't go back. And here's our reading for today, just 2 verses. So let me pull myself in there. There we go. You recall verse 9 from yesterday, but Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord and did not go down to his house. When they told David Uriah did not go down to his house, David said to Uriah, have you not come from a journey? Why did you not go down to your house? right? It was the perfect plan. Except Uriah had more integrity than David. Listen to what Uriah says. The ark of the covenant, right from the temple, and Israel and Judah dwell in booths. And my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are camping in the open field. Shall I then go to my house to eat and to drink and to lie with my wife? As you live and as your soul lives, I will not do this thing. I so badly want to go into the rest of it, but we're not going to do that yet. Not everything. I'm stopping on purpose because I want to slow the whole thing down. Let me go back and pull myself back in. So, gentlemen, Uriah is saying, I can't, because God's ark is under a tent right now where we're doing battle. And all of us who serve you, O Lord, serve you, the King, are risking our lives out there and sleeping in the fields, one could add, where you're supposed to be. But Uriah doesn't. I will never do such a thing. As long as you live, as your soul lives. Another moment for David to swallow a reality pill and repent and confess and just get this thing over. But gentlemen, he's not going to. He's going to double down. He's going to double down and then triple down. See, it's what Satan does. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. We think it might be good for us. We think we deserve it. We think whatever it is we think. And then we got to cover up and cover up and cover up and cover up. And we become as much of a liar as Satan himself. Anything here ringing a bell for you? Anything here that you might need to, at the end of 2025, lay at the cross of Jesus Christ and say, I'm done. I'm finished. I got to get rid of this lie. I've got to get rid of this thing. I got to get rid of this weight. I got to break these chains. I got to fess up. At least to you, God, I got to fess up because you already know. I mean, you're God. You realize David thinks he's hiding this. The one who wrote all the Psalms and says that God knows the words before we even speak them, thinks that if he can fool Uriah and all these human beings, that somehow he's going to fool God, and that ain't going to work either. So I'm telling you now, it's only going to get worse for him and for us if we don't take care of these things that we got to do. And finally, at the last 3 days of this year, we're going to be looking at Psalm 51, where David finally, figures out spiritually what it is he needs to do. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Dave Donnelly, good morning. I'm just trying to get used to having 4 grandchildren with another grandbaby due by the 15th of January. Yes, I'm probably due for self-assessment. At least I can control my dog. Oh, that is so true. Oh my gosh. I hear you. I hear you. I've got 9 grandkids, 7 kids and 9 grandchildren. And yeah, it can be interesting, especially when they're all around at the same time. But a joy as well. All right, everyone. Let's see. I think that's it. So let me get over here. Blessings on your day. Make it a firmly rooted day, and may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.